Hi, Brian McWhorter here, Black Belt Lean Thinking, author of The X Factor, the Lean Business Model. And I wanted to bring you a message today that is both extremely simple and extremely powerful. I'm going to give you 3 elements that businesses really need to have to drive success. And one of the things that I'll ask you as you watch this video is to determine in a no BS way, does your business provide these 3 elements? Okay, this is crazy simple. I mean, what I'm going to give you is 5th grader stuff, and it goes back to very simple business basics. But more often than not, when I look for these 3 elements in businesses that I visit and in talking with executives, it is very rare that I see them. Okay, those 3 elements are setting goals, clear goals, providing resources and support, and then the last one is celebrations. Okay, let's look at these. The goals. As simple as these 3 are, again, more often than not, I find them not in use. If I were to walk into your business and walk up to any of your employees and ask them, what is your main business or company goal right now? Would they give me the same answer? Would they have any answer for me? I've actually asked this question in many businesses, and I've yet to get the same answer. There's only been one business I've ever been associated with where they've done this really successfully, and that was a Phillips factory that I was with, where we could walk up to any employee and ask them, what's our main goal right now for this year? And any employee can tell us. That is incredibly powerful. I mean, you can walk up to a basketball player before a game and go, okay, what's your main goal? And of course, they'll say to win the game. That's not really a good goal. Of course, we want to profit, say, with our business. We want to grow. We want to move forward. But how? That goal has to be much more specific. If you've ever seen the movie City Slickers, where you had a bunch of suburban type people going out and playing cowboys for a weekend. And you had the grizzled old cowboy, Jack Palance, talking to the young Billy Crystal. And Jack Palance's old cowboy character told Billy Crystal that, in life it always comes down to one thing. What's that one thing that matters? When Billy asked him what that one thing was, he goes, well, that's for you to find out. Our businesses need to have one goal that they're focused on. In lean manufacturing, this is called Hoshin Planning. That one main goal that has been determined by the executives, by main management, and it's cascaded down throughout the organization, where every activity has to be supportive of that one main goal. So, for a restaurant, it might be quality of service. We want very little time with anyone waiting for a table. And we want them to get their order promptly and quickly. We want it to be correct. That might be a goal right now, but in a year, after they've got that mastered, maybe the goal changes to where, we're going to focus on our steaks. We want to provide the best steaks in town. The goals will change as your business morphs and changes, but employees need that one goal. We need to create momentum. And one of the things that management really needs to do is break big goals up into small goals so that every activity supports that. We want lots of little wins. We're competitive by nature and we like to win, but it's up to management to tell us what we're going to win at, what that main goal is, and then break it down in a way to where they set us up for success. Okay, let's look at number 2. That's resources and support. If you're going to ask someone to change a light bulb on a 10-foot ceiling, be ready to provide a ladder and maybe some safety training. For whatever goals we have set up, we have to make sure that our people are supported. So again, I'll go back to that baseball or a basketball game analogy. Our direct labor are the people on the court that are going to win the games for us. Are we providing them with everything they need in terms of strategy and any resource that will help them to win the game? Again, whatever your employees need, you want to show that you're backing them, that you want them to succeed. So you're providing the best quality resources and support that you're capable of giving. That adds value, and it shows that those goals are important and that they're not doing it in an isolated fashion, that they're a team, that we're working together, they're part of a family, they're valued, and we want them to win. We want them to succeed. So if you give a goal but you don't provide the support and the resources, then it's going to fall apart pretty quickly. Again, remember that goal's got to be broken down to where they can have lots of small wins and the resources there to help them make sure that happens. Okay, that third one ties into the first goal. If people have that goal, that Hoshin, they know what we're going after as a company, and we provide the resources, the support, and we've broken the goals down to where they can have lots of small wins. For every win, we need to celebrate success. It's so important that people feel valued and that they feel like they've been recognized for their accomplishments. When I work for any company and my boss notices that I've done something good, it reinforces that I'm valued, that it's been noticed. I remember working for it was for actually that Phillips factory when I first went to work for them as a mechanic. And I met my new supervisor and I told him if he wanted me to always work hard for him, every now and then he's going to come along and give me a pat on the back and notice something good that I've done. I knew myself well enough back then as a young man to know that, if I don't get that reinforcement, I'm probably going to slack off after a while. And we're all that way. Again, we want to be valued. The Gallup organization once did a survey where they asked people around the world, in the last year, how much recognition did you receive? Or actually their question was, did you feel in the last year of work that you received any recognition? And 65% of them said they had not received any recognition at all. Again, when we no longer feel valued, why put forth the effort? We want recognized for what we've done. Okay, so let's recap those again. These are the three things that are very basic. They're elements that need to be there. And my challenge to you is, are you really implementing these? The goal, resources and support, and then celebration for those wins. Do your employees all know the goal? If I were to walk into your business and ask each employee what the main goal is that they're to focus on right now, would they be able to give me an answer? Would it be the same answer? Do you provide all the resources and support needed to achieve that goal, where they feel that they are valued and you really want them to make it? You want to help them to be successful. And then that last one, for every little win they have, are you celebrating? Are you showing that you noticed what they did and you're recognizing their accomplishment? If you have those three in place, you're probably miles ahead of your competition and you have a very high performance business engine and you're going to do very well. If not, then you might look at really focusing on those. So hopefully that helped you out. Thanks for your time. Again, Brian McWhorter, Black Belt Lean Thinking.